He worked late, every night, skipped breaks, ignored weekends. At first, it felt like dedication, but slowly, it became something else. Welcome back to Learn English with Stories. Today's story is about Jason, an employee who worked too much until he realized the cost. Let's begin. Jason was known as one of the hardest working employees in the company. He always arrived early. He often stayed late. He rarely took breaks. When others went home, Jason was still working. At first, people admired him. Jason is very dedicated, his colleagues said. His manager trusted him with important tasks. Jason felt proud. He believed that working harder would lead to success. So he kept pushing himself. More tasks, more hours, more pressure. At first, he didn't notice the changes, but slowly, things started to feel different. He felt tired more often. He had less energy. Even simple tasks began to feel difficult. One evening, Jason was sitting at his desk. He stared at his screen, but he couldn't focus. His mind felt slow. For the first time, he realized something. He was exhausted. The next day, his manager called him into a meeting. "Jason, I've noticed something," she said. "You've been working very hard." Jason nodded. "But your performance has dropped recently," she continued. Jason was surprised. "I thought I was doing more," he said. His manager looked at him carefully. "Working more doesn't always mean working better," she said. Jason paused. That sentence stayed in his mind. That evening, he reflected on his situation. He realized he had been ignoring something important: rest, balance, health. The next day, Jason decided to change his approach. He started taking short breaks. He left work on time. He organized his tasks more carefully. At first, it felt strange. He thought he was doing less. But something unexpected happened. His focus improved. His energy returned. His work became better. A few weeks later, his manager spoke to him again. "You seem more balanced now," she said, "and your performance has improved." Jason smiled. This time, he understood something important. Working harder is not always the answer. Sometimes, working smarter is. Now that you've heard the story, let's go through some useful business English words and phrases, along with practical examples you can use in real situations. First, let's look at the word overworked, which means working too much or too hard. For example, you might say, "I feel overworked this week," or in real life, "He became overworked and exhausted." Next, we have the word burnout, which refers to extreme tiredness caused by too much work or stress. In real situations, you might say, "She experienced burnout after working long hours," or "Burnout can affect your performance." Moving on, we come to the word balance, which refers to managing different parts of life properly. For example, "Work-life balance is important," or "He improved his balance between work and personal life." Another important term is focus, which means the ability to concentrate. In real life, you might say, "I need to improve my focus at work," or "Taking breaks helps improve focus." We also have the phrase, "take a break," which means to stop working for a short time to rest. For example, "You should take a break after working for hours," or "He took a short break to relax." Finally, let's look at the phrase "work smarter," which means to work more efficiently instead of just working more. In real situations, you might say, "We need to work smarter, not harder," or "She improved her performance by working smarter." As you can see, these expressions are extremely useful in real workplace situations, especially when managing workload and avoiding burnout. So, what can we learn from this story? Working hard is important, but working too much can hurt your performance. If you take care of your energy, manage your time, and stay balanced, you can achieve better results. If you want to improve your business English through real-life situations, stories like this can help you both in language and in work-life awareness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel for more stories. See you in the next video.